Yeah, so we're in session at the moment. We do 3 of these hour-and-a-half sessions a day. So this is session 2 that's going on right now. And yeah, you can, regardless of your experience, you can drive pretty much whatever you'd like, from base Cayman up to GT3 RS. It's quite fun. GT3 coming through here.
Waiting for the okay from the tower?
So the acceleration straight lets one car at a time in. So that GT3 ahead of us is currently doing his thing out there. And he's just done his sight lap. He's going to go start lines down by the parking lot. He's going to do a launch run, and then he'll make his exit and take their spot.
Okay. So the driver experience is on a different track?
So it's basically you explore the whole facility in its entirety. It's an hour-and-a-half in total, and depending on your goals, your experience, what car you're driving, you can explore the 7 exercises as you'd like on that front. So some people are on the circuit right now, other people you'll see in some of the interior modules, practicing some card control and whatnot. Every instructor kind of has their own flow depending on what everyone kind of wants to get out of the session. So it's very much your day to carve out on that front of things. Some people doing some lead follow here, so this guy on our right side has probably got a car behind him. Yes, he does. He's going to take them out for a few laps of the circuit, instructing him via radio. It's like GT3 just went for their fast run, so we'll go and take their spot in just a moment here. Our way into here. All the cars are optioned with the rear steering. I definitely recommend it if you plan to order one. It's about a 24% reduction in overall steering use. And good for your convenience throughout the day. If you do take it to a mountain road and things like that, you're just going to work a little bit less hard on the wheel. And don't have anything to compare it to, but in terms of how direct the steering is, I quite like it. It's very similar to our current GT3s at the moment, which have a much tighter steering rack than even the current 911Ss and turbos and things like that. I'm going to do a little bit of launch control, so all I'm going to ask from you gentlemen is get your head against the backrest here. These up to sport. Everything ready to go. You gentlemen ready?
Ready.
Alrighty. Go ahead and count it down from 3, 2, 1. Go forward here. And this is definitely, once again, flying more than you need for the street. We're already way past 60. And there's 100, no problem. Blend out of it here. Here we can get that rear steer at work. You can really feel it in the back seat quite a bit more. It almost feels like the rear end's trying to step out on you, but that's really just that rear steer kind of helping assist the rotation of the vehicle as you come into laser scan replica of the Nürburgring Carousel. If you're familiar with that circuit, very famous track in Germany. To pull you out a little bit, so more than capable enough. Not to say you're going to drive a car like this on the circuit, but it's nice to have the confidence when you drive an SUV. You know, sometimes what they can lack is that confidence to know you can do that quick direction change, get yourself slowed down, get yourself around something if you need to. I'm going to do about a lap and a half of the circuit here, really just to try out the different drive modes a little bit. I'm going to revert everything back to normal here, do about a half a lap in this mode, and we'll bump things back up to sport. Once again, air suspension standard with this, and definitely allows for a much broader range of adjustability in terms of how you want the car to feel. When you're comparing at least to a regular shock and spring. So car's gonna be a bit higher off the ground now. Actually, off-road, let's go to normal. There we go. Things are gonna be a bit softer. Car's gonna undulate a little more, allows for a lot more travel in the shock as well. Come into turn 1 here. Gonna be very unique unique circuit, very narrow in comparison to most proper tracks you would go to, but that's why I quite enjoy it. There's not really anything else I've driven in my experience that quite compares to it for the most part.
Do you know what kind of tires are running on this thing?
We're on the Pirelli P0 summer tires. In terms of what tires you will get, as far as I know, you can have some ability to